Secret rituals and sacred power, how ancient women controlled religion and empires, or histories. Echo. What if the strongest weapon in ancient history was not the sword? What if it was belief? Because long before modern politics, religion was power, and some women learned how to control it. In the ancient world, temples were not just places of worship. They were centers of influence, intelligence, and authority, and behind many of them stood women history barely remembers. The high priestesses, voices of the gods in civilizations like Sumer, Egypt, and Greece. High priestesses held restricted access to sacred knowledge. They controlled calendars, rituals, and divine interpretations, meaning they controlled when wars began, when kings ruled, and when empires paused. Kings could command armies, but priestesses controlled permission. What was labeled ritual was often governance in disguise. Pythia of Delphi, the woman who directed empires at Delphi, one woman spoke, and empires listened. The Oracle of Delphi, known as Pythia, delivered prophecies that influenced wars, colonization, and royal decisions. Greek leaders traveled thousands of miles for her words. Why? Because belief doesn't need force, it needs authority, and Pythia's authority was untouchable. Amanirenas, the warrior queen who challenged Rome's gods in Nubia. Queen Amanirenas didn't just fight Rome militarily, she attacked symbols. Historical records confirm her forces destroyed Roman statues and desecrated imperial imagery. Acts meant to challenge Rome's divine authority, not just its armies. Rome understood the message. This was not rebellion. This was spiritual warfare. Why religion made these women dangerous. Religious influence bypassed armies. It entered homes, minds, traditions. Women who mastered sacred systems didn't need crowns. They shaped reality itself. So later, historians minimized them, or turned them into myths, because belief is harder to erase than bloodlines. The truth: history avoids empires fall when belief collapses, and many ancient women understood this before anyone else. They didn't rule nations, they ruled meaning. History remembers battles, but power begins in belief. Some voices shaped the world and were silenced for it. This is history's echo, where sacred power speaks again.